Hey everyone, Elite Golden here, and welcome back to Operation Andromeda. This is the 12th Italian turn, I believe. And oh boy, does the board state look a lot different than the last time Italy took its turn. So, don't think there's any housekeeping, so let's get into it. Let's see how this goes for long-range aircraft. 8 or better. Oh boy, that has repercussions. Okay, super de duper happy about that. Um, which means Italy is going to spend a little bit of dinero. Got 11 bucks. It's not that much, but it's better than $0. So, as I was mentioning earlier, so about the board state, for starters, Germany and Russia are at war, and so at this time, Italy will get in on that action as well. Italy is declaring war on uh, the Russians, but aside from that, that's kind of far off a little bit. The Mediterranean has been vacated largely. There's a blocker here, a sub, some import units over here by the French, and some import units by other various allied powers. The main fleet has gone over here to contend with the Japanese as the Japanese slammed into Calcutta and took it quite commandingly. So, um, that's a new problem for the veteran. I'm going to leave that to him. Thanks for taking the heat off me a little bit there, the veteran, with your fantastic dice rolls. But another thing of note is the British got anti-sub warfare. That's not great. Um, so we're going to have a few things to do. For starters, the Second Fleet, less the transport. The transport will stay up here. Um, No, no. Okay, we're gonna bring the transport down as well. And what we're going to do is we're actually gonna load up some guys. There's not a lot of, there's no transports in range of Rome or Northern Italy, I don't think. And so what we're going to do is take an infantry and an artillery, um, load them up, and we're gonna go down. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I can't go that way, but it's all right. Either that or one, two. And we're going to attack this destroyer, and we're going to try to offload these two units into Tripoli. And we're also going to have the subs join this force and not raid anymore, but we are going to have this one coastal sub still raid, just to try to negate the $2 bonus from the British. So that's that. Of course, this is going up against everything but the battleship and the heavy cruiser. That way, we can have our two bombards into Tripoli. Now for the fun stuff. So, air transport is coming off of the air task force marker. So they've got long range aircraft +1, airbase +1, total of 6 movement. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, attack Caridins. I think that's what it's called. Uh, yeah, Caridin is whatever it is. So that's 5, and then 6 into Istanbul. Then this air transport is going to do some wonky movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 6 movement. Um, Drop the airborne. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So it has 6 base movement +1 from the airbase +1 from long range aircraft, which means it has 8 total, and it will land in Istanbul on non-combat. So that's very interesting. That it's working out this way. Okay. So what first? What first? I suppose we have to do the screening first. So let's do that attack first. Here's all this. So heavy cruiser, light cruiser, It's 3 destroyers, a torpedo boat destroyer. Sorry, that's more than 3 destroyers. Torpedo boat and 3 subs. So that is pretty nice. We'll just put those subs like that. So I guess we'll just do our subs first. That's kind of easy. So these are for 3 or less. Those all miss. 1 destroyer, 2, 3, 4, 5 destroyers. I have a lot more destroyers than I thought I did. For 4 or less. Okay, there we go. We got our 4. I suppose I skipped over the torpedo boat. Doesn't really matter. Now for the British destroyer response. A 7. So the destroyer's gone, and now these guys offload. So let's do our 2 bombards first. Here's the heavy cruiser. That's a miss, and the battleship. That's a hit. So the battle is over before it began, and these guys waltz in and take a valuable territory. So there's that. Oh, and then some convoy rating. Here will be the ASW roll. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so absolute utter failure on any IPPs rated, but that doesn't hit, and the sub lives to raid another day. So that's not so bad. Now let's get into this fight. So the air marker has 3 fighters and a tactical bomber. We'll do this. Um, there we go. 1 hit from the fighter, that's all we need. And now from the militia in response. No good. All right. Well, a little bit of border gore, so sorry that the flags are going to be all wonky now. We don't have a contiguous Italian border, but that's all right. And I think that's it for um, combat. Let's see. So for non-combat, let us. I'm gonna bring this guy up here like that, and then we'll toss one guy up there. So just do a little bit of shuffling around. There's that. And I think we're gonna do one rail movement of just a regular guy up to, let's see, uh, yeah, I suppose Romania's not awful, but we'll do Bulgaria. Not sure what this transport's gonna ever try to do, but um, can do a little something there. So is that really it? Yeah, it probably is it. Italy doesn't have a lot of um, doesn't have a lot of units. A few, enough to do something, I guess, but that's all right. So that's it for Italy. Italy. Oh yes, Italy spent all of uh, her money. So now on to here. So militia to Sardinia, so they can't have it for free. Infantry up there. Let's see. I'm going to do a militia here. Trying to make a little bit of a bastion force there. And one more colonial. One more colonial infantry. Yeah. A resurgent African force. Why not? That sounds good to me. All right. So let's collect our money. I think Italy's at 11. My goal was to knock Britain below 30 IPP. They were at 30. All it took was 1 territory. Um, Not that it's going to do much. Italy's still dwarfed by their money, but hopefully they'll spend it on not Italy. All right, so they'll collect their 11 bucks, and we'll toss it over to Major Foe. So see what's he doing in China. I always like to do my check-ins on China during Italy's turn, but huh, yeah, real interesting indeed. Cool. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's gonna happen in China. Huge force right here, mostly militia, so that can't move. A couple of tanks. Oh boy. Well, whatever happens, I know Major Foe has got the perfect plan for for it all. So head on over to his channel. This has been the 12th Italian turn. Let me just make sure. Yep, the 12th Italian turn. I'll see you on Germany's 13th turn. Yeah. All right. See you soon, everybody. Bye.